The Tastemaster Junior is brought to you by Clover, made with love for the ones you love. Last week on the Tastemaster Junior, things got real sweet as the final 4 young chefs learned how to master sugar work. Then, in their toughest challenge yet, they had to bake a celebration cake complete with beautiful decorations. In the end, Isaiah fell short and was eliminated. Now Cody, Tyler and Arona have their game faces on as they tackle one final challenge to determine who will walk away with the title of the Junior Tastemaster in the grand finale.
Last week's challenge was definitely difficult, but I'm so happy I'm here in the grand finale of the Tastemaster Junior.
I cannot believe that I am in the final of the Tastemaster Junior.
It's quite unbelievable to be in the finale. I'm really proud of myself and let's hope I get crowned the Tastemaster Junior.
Welcome to the grand finale of the Tastemaster Junior! Woo! Right now we are standing in the beautiful Idiom wine estate, nestled in the Helderberg Mountains. And this is where we will crown the winner of the season.
Guys, you've been through a lot. And I'm not only talking about the challenges that you've been through to get here, I'm talking about like the mental and emotional strain that you've had to endure. And so I want to commend you on your grit and tenacity to make it this far. But we want to be sure that you are in the perfect mental space before you enter this final challenge. And so, our friends at Idiom are going to spoil you with a game drive here on the beautiful farm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have fun!
I'm so excited for this game drive because I love wildlife and it's all happening right here at the Idiom farm.
How's it, guys?
Hello.
Congratulations on being finalists.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Idiom Eco Safari. We're going to take you on a bit of a drive to see some cool animals and awesome plants.
Cool.
Cool. I think the idea of a game drive is such a great idea because I feel like everybody's all up in their head about the finale. Going on a game drive is just going to help us unwind and let loose.
On this side of the road, we have the natural fynbos. It's a really hyper-biodiverse ecosystem. We have comparable, similar or more biodiversity than places like Amazon rainforest, equatorial forests of Africa, Southeast Asia. We call it fynbos because of the very fine leaves that some of these plants have. We've got these little leaves, or we have these broader leaves, and they have very fine hairs on the leaves. And those are adaptations to allow the plant to retain moisture in the extremely hot summers that we have. So we have hot, dry summers and cold, wet winters. So when there's water for the plants to grow, there's not a lot of sun for them to grow. When there's sun for them to grow, there's not a lot of water for them to grow. So that's one of the things that drives the biodiversity of fynbos.
It's so interesting to learn all about the fynbos and everything else that's in this area.
So here we have our quagga and our bontebok. These are 2 species that are of high conservation value. The quagga actually went extinct and the bontebok almost went extinct in the early 1900s.
Once thought lost forever after going extinct in the 1800s, the quagga is a cousin of the zebra and was brought back through a selective breeding process called backbreeding.
The bontebok are endemic. They only occur here in the fynbos area, so they're a very unique species. The quagga and the bontebok are actually on the Western Cape coat of arms because they are so representative of this area.
I've actually never heard of the quagga before ever in my life.
It's quite interesting how they were extinct and then were rebred into existence again.
Okay, so this is our Lacquer viewpoint, and you guys picked a perfect day to come here. You can see all the way out to Cape Point over there.
Yo, the view up here is so crazy. You can see the whole of False Bay.
Yeah, on the good days. You can actually see the center of the city of Cape Town. You can't quite see Lion's Head, but you can see Devil's Peak and Table Mountain just to the left of it.
This drive has been so much fun, but I'm so ready for this finale.
I'm ready to smash this challenge and hopefully be crowned the Tastemaster Junior.
Let's win this finale.
It's that time of year where families come together and celebrate the year that was. And so for your final theme, we want you to create a festive feast.
A festive feast? That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, how much time are we going to need for this feast?
An epic festive feast that contains a main, 4 sides, and a dessert.
That's a lot, but it sounds pretty fun. I really can't wait to accomplish this.
We want you to make one item at least that contains today pastry, and at least one item must contain yum yum peanut butter.
Your challenge will be split up into 2 parts. For the first part, you'll be heading to the Taste Master kitchen for the final time to have 2 hours of prep time for your dishes. You'll then pack everything up and come back here to Idiom Wines, where you'll have a further 2.5 hours to complete and present your dishes.
This is it, guys. Today we are crowning the Taste Master Junior. He or she is walking away with 200,000 Rand courtesy of Capitec, the ultimate ingredient to turn your passion into something even bigger.
Now, Fritz mentioned that this is all about festive feasting, and the more the merrier when it comes to festive times, right?
Yes.
So let me introduce you to our 2 guest judges today. The first is one half of popular South African music duo. Please welcome Ben Peters from Good Luck.
Multi-award-winning electronic group Good Luck, formed by husband and wife team Juliet Harding and Ben Peters, is one of South Africa's proudest music exports. Lesser known to fans is Ben's love for food.
I've loved cooking since I was little, mostly because I loved eating. But I love the alchemy of taking different ingredients. And it started off, I'd come home from school and, we didn't have much money growing up, so I'd generally be ravenous by the time I got home, as there was no tuck shop money. And I would go through the fridge, and probably to my parents' absolute despair, I would make fridge leftover kind of concoctions of my own making. And so it was always this like pairing of different ingredients and trying to find ways to take what you had and make it into something, even better, which I think is kind of the same approach I have to making music.
Hey guys, wow, this is so exciting. I'm almost as passionate about food as I am about music, so I'm really excited to see what you guys are going to achieve today.
Our second guest judge is from this beautiful farm, the head chef of Idiom Restaurant. Please welcome Yaku Kruvier.
Yaku and his team at the Idiom Restaurant and Tasting Centre in Somerset West craft elegant contemporary dishes that blend Italian inspiration and seasonal produce, crafted to match their exceptional wines.
To be a judge on Taste Master Junior is quite an honor. You don't get to be asked to judge other people's food that often. I'm also excited to see what younger chefs in life can bring to the table. To make a festive feast in a foreign kitchen can be quite daunting, but I always think that is being the best part of cooking, is the unknown. Literally, you have to think on your feet. What will make me impressed is obviously to see how they proceed with their cooking styles, how they're going to bring out the flavors, how they're going to manage time, how they're going to present the final dishes. And obviously, they're in flavors that has to go with what they present.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to my office. Happy to share this place with you and the skills we've been seeing today, so best of luck.
Thank you.
So for the first part of your challenge, we're going to leave you in the capable hands of these 2 gentlemen who will take you back to the Taste Master kitchen for the last time to begin your prep.
All right, guys, should we head off?
Yes.
Let's get going.
Good luck, guys.
This final is going to be so hard because everyone is just so good and have such amazing skills.
I'm not too nervous because I think we all have equal skill here.
Cody, Tyler, I'm coming for you guys.
Up next, Cody, Tyler and Arona head to the Taste Master kitchen to kick off their final challenge. Create your own festive spread inspired by this week's theme, and you could win a KitchenAid utensil set worth 4,000 Rand, a 1,500 Rand voucher from Food Lovers Market, plus Clover and Today product hampers. Shop the ingredients at Food Lovers Market and make sure to include a Clover product, and to keep your till slip for the entry. Share a photo of your creation on the competition post on the Taste Master SA's Facebook or X pages. Or you can share it to Instagram or TikTok and tag at Tastemaster SA. Remember to use hashtag Clover Made with Love, hashtag Food Lovers Market, and hashtag the Tastemaster Junior. T's and C's apply. Easy to spread with melt in your mouth nuttiness. Spread the fun with Yum Yum peanut butter. It's the grand finale as the top 3 contestants enter the Taste Master kitchen for the last time to take on their final challenge.
All right, contestants, congratulations for getting this far. You are the top 3. We want to have an amazing festive feast today, so make use of the Clover fridges. There's incredible ingredients in there, and make sure to cook everything with love.
And as per always, Food Lovers Market's got you covered with a fully stocked pantry, fresh fruit and meats. Go in there, use it wisely, make us proud.
Are you ready?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
So what we're doing here in the kitchen today is I'm just going to be making my desserts and searing off my meat and just preparing my veggies.
During the festive period at our house, we usually have some type of Asian sticky sauce meats with a bunch of Asian sides, like a pak choy salad with peanuts and a bunch of different other stuff.
In the first 2 hours of the cook, I'm just going to be boiling my vegetables, cutting them, and just cooking my meat.
Tell us what you've got on the menu for today.
So for today, for the first part, I'm just going to be making my meat and boil my vegetables.
What is your meat?
Leg of lamb.
Leg of lamb.
Okay, and what we serving with that?
So we're serving it with potato salad, and I'm also making a beetroot-shaped flour and mashed potatoes and a today puff pastry, spinach, and mushroom pie.
Wow. I'm using the moya of a butter because I'm going to make some brownies and it adds a really nice flavor and I like the little bit of salt in it.
I'm using the Cudet's caster sugar inside of my cake because the granite is just so fine and dissolves so easily. And plus, a little bit of sweetness does really go a long way.
What are you making first today?
I'm starting off with my desserts. So I'm actually going to be making 2 desserts. I'm going to be making some chocolate brownies with peanut butter on the top.
Cool.
And then my other one is going to be a pastel de nata with the clover custard.
Excellent.
Well,
Yes.
Clever. And tell me, what meats are you doing, proteins?
So for the meats and my sides and that, I'm sticking to my heritage. I'm going to be doing beef Wellington.
Oh, okay.
And then for my sides, I'm going to go with the classic, the potatoes, going to do some carrots, Yorkshire pudding, and then even some green peas. But I'm going to elevate all of those. They're not just going to be bland. Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck.
Yeah.
This is my first time cooking lamb, and I think I'm doing great for the first time. If my lamb is dry, I will have a gravy so they can eat it with the gravy.
What are you making first today?
So I'm making my sponge now for my raspberry and custard trifle.
Okay.
Oh,
And what your
divine.
inspiration for this?
So we, as a family, always have trifle during the festive period, so I thought it would be a perfect time to take it to the Taste Master kitchen today.
Well, brilliant.
And what else is on the menu today?
So I will be making a pulled pork pots pie as the main with a applesauce and a sticky Asian sauce, which is actually in the pie, but the applesauce is optional extra. And then on top of that, I'll be making pak choy salad with peanuts and etc.
Stunning.
Being in the grand finale of the Taste Master Junior is just like, it's everything I've ever wanted, and it's why I came on the show. I'm using the ultra creamy yum yum peanut butter to drizzle over my brownies and make a swirl.
Today I'm using the mushrooms from Food Lovers Market because it's stocked with the freshest ingredients. These mushrooms are so easy to cut through. They're literally smooth. They don't even have any spots on them. The best. I couldn't have used any other mushrooms. In this part of the challenge, I'm not going to be making the pies. I'm just going to be making the filling just to get that over and done with.
So I'm making some yum yum peanut butter cookies for the top of my trifle. They are filled with the yum yum crunchy peanut butter, which I think is the best. I'm going to use those on top of my trifle just to add extra crunch and peanut butter flavor.
All right, contestants, you've been cooking for an hour, 1 hour to go. That's 1 hour to go.
Today I'm using today puff pastry in my pasta de nata because it's super easy and quick to work with and it puffs amazing. It's roll and go. My technique for the pasta de nata today is I've chosen to make like a log and then cut them all into little ones because I feel like then they're going to get a nicer rise. This pasta de nata recipe is actually a Clover recipe that I found on the Espresso show.
Tyler, how's it all going?
It's going good.
See you zesting lemons. That's one of my favorite things. What's that going into?
So I'm zesting the lemons because I want to add a bit of flavour to the pasta donata in the custard, so that's not just a normal
So like
custard.
a little bit of lemon infused into that custard?
Exactly that.
That's really clever. And then you're going to heat that up on the stove?
Yeah.
And obviously you know beef Wellington, tricky dish. Are you confident about how it's going to go?
I'm confident I can do it.
Oh, well done.
I got all these fresh apples and raspberries from the delicious Food Lovers Pantry, which is filled with everything you can imagine. So this trifle is going to have a raspberry puree with some Clover custard, and then there's my vanilla sponge cake, and then some of these cookies to top it off. With the apples today, I'm going to be making an apple sauce for that extra sweetness for my dish.
I'm accompanying my leg of lamb with flavorful chicken. So the plan is to stuff the chicken with a garlic butter. I've learned the blowtorch technique from my aunt, so it just helps the butter become easier to whisk in the KitchenAid and makes it very soft and smooth.
The ingredients that I'm using here from Food Lovers Pantry is these nice portobello mushrooms with the beef fillet that's just so flavorful. The crown mushroom is going to go around the beef Wellington and just lock in that flavor.
So now I'm just making my sauce for my pulled pork. Then I just need to put it in the oven to cook. I've only been cooking since the beginning of this year, and to make it so far in this competition is so insane. Can't believe I even am in the finals right now, because I did not expect to make it so far. I thought I was definitely going to be knocked out in the first round.
You're prepping your pork?
Yes, I'm just prepping my pork now for my pulled pork, and then I will just put it into the oven to cook.
And how long is this pork going into the oven for?
For roughly 45 minutes. Once my pork is cooked, I'm going to put it at the restaurant later on.
Yeah, brilliant. And how old are you?
I'm 15.
Jeez, buddy, you're doing an amazing job.
Right, guys, you've been cooking for an hour and a half. You've got half an hour left. Let's get cracking. And let's
Well done, guys. Bring it home now.
I'm using wherever butter to stuff my chicken under the skin because it just makes the chicken smooth and it enhances the flavor even better.
Arona, wow. So you're stuffing a herb butter underneath the skin of your chicken.
Yes.
That is going to be so great. Where did you learn this technique from?
My mom actually does
Really?
this with the chicken.
Oh, it's such a great idea, you know, as that chicken roasts and all that butter melts and goes into the meat. Very, very cool. I'm excited to see how this turns out. And the competition for you, how's it been going?
I don't even know. I can't even believe that I made it this far. It's like unbelievable.
Are you joking? Look at the techniques you're doing. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're doing advanced cooking here.
I just flipped my cake and it broke. Luckily, I'm using it for my trifle, so I have to break it up to put it in anyway, so it's actually perfect.
So the beef Wellington, I'm not going to bake it here. All I'm going to do is just sear off my meat, make my mushrooms, and wrap it up in the Parma ham, and then in cling wrap, and then I'm going to let it chill for a few hours. Just after the mushrooms here, I'm going to add some Dijon mustards because I want to keep it classic. We do this recipe pretty much every year during the festive time.
So today with these fresh ingredients from Food Lovers, I am making a potato salad, but not your normal potato salad, like a potato salad without the mayonnaise and all. It actually has more vegetables than it has potatoes.
Kyla, the brownies looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice and thick as well. Is it
Yeah.
nice and gooey and fudgy?
Very.
Is it? Well, that's perfect.
With my grated onion and potato, I'll be making potato latkes as one of my sides. I'm going to be preparing my latke mixture here in the kitchen, and I'll be cooking it later on.
There's not a lot of time left, and I still have to wrap the beef Wellington and get my pastries out of the fridge and fill them and bake them still. How am I going to get this all in?
All right, everyone, we've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left.
There's 10 minutes left on the clock. My chicken, my lamb, still in the oven. I'm not gonna be able to finish in time, but I have to take these out right now.
In the last 10 minutes, I'm still working on my potato latkes, and I still need to do so much. I need to blend my applesauce, and I need to make my pickled onions, and I don't know if I'm gonna finish.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Contestants, step away from your counters. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I've done quite a lot in quite a short time, so I just gotta do my best at idiom to see what I can do. I'm really looking forward for the next part of the challenge.
It went good. So yeah, all I got to do later is just roast these off and my veggies. So what I've done so far, I've done my chocolate and peanut butter brownies. I've wrapped my beef Wellingtons so they just need to be baked. And then these have been in the oven for a little bit, and I think later on I'm going to put them in a bit more to get a bit more color.
First part of the challenge done. I think it went pretty well. I did more than I intended to, so that's good. Less for me to do later. All I have to do is do some dessert and constructs, and then your girl is ready. Yeah, all that's left now is to pack up and head to Idiom.
Up next, with the prep work done, it's back to the Idiom Restaurant and Tasting Centre, where contestants complete their festive feasts. Celebrate with abundance and unbeatable combos. We make festive easy. Food Lovers Market, real food, real celebration, real festive joy. Made with love for the ones you love this festive season. Clover, made with love.
Welcome back to Idiom, contestants. I hope that you use your time wisely in the Taste Master Junior kitchen and you're ready to go.
For this final leg of the challenge, you will have 2.5 hours to complete your festive feasts. Are you ready to get cooking?
Yes.
Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go for it.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Strategy is put the meat in the oven, bake my muffins, get everything done in time, and just make sure that it just stays smooth and calm and zen. I'm feeling a bit nervous about the second part of the challenge. I hope everything goes according to plan.
So for the rest of this cook, I just have to make all my sides and prepare some of them, and then I need to assemble my trifle and warm up my pork.
So I'm just warming up my brownies and that so I can take the paper off. And I'm going to start rolling up my today pastry now for the Wellington. In the second part of the cook, I'm actually not going to focus on time that much. I'm just going to focus about rather getting all my flavors together and tasting as I'm going.
I'm busy with my yum peanut butter muffins. These muffins are actually filled with Clover custard and topped with a yum peanut butter cream cheese.
Okay, so talk us through the rest of this trifle. How is this going to come together?
There's vanilla sponge cake, there is some cream, some Clover custard, and then there is a berry compote.
But you're feeling good about time and finishing well within the time limit.
Yeah, I feel like I can finish in time.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a thermometer to make sure my lamb is at the right temperature. And also I'm just going to keep an eye on it just to make sure it crispens up a bit.
Contestants, there's 30 minutes down in this final leg of the grand finale. There's only 2 hours left to cook. Let's keep on pushing.
Come on, guys. Keep the energy up.
Right now I'm busy heating up my knife so that I can cut nicely through my brownies without destroying them. I learned this technique from my dad with heating the knife because it will go much easier through the brownie and you won't mess up the structure.
I saw you've got beetroot. Your beetroot is boiled and ready to go. How are you dressing that?
So I'm going to make a beetroot rose.
A beetroot rose. Oh, explain.
Technically, just like slice the beetroot into thin slices, and then you lay it up in like a rose shape.
Oh, so what, individual roses or is it like one big rose?
Individual roses.
Oh, okay, that sounds like an interesting...
Yeah, it's going to be pretty.
TMJ stands for the Taste Master Junior, and I'm doing it on my pie just to add a little bit of creativity to it.
Hi, Tyler.
Hello.
What's still left to do? What are you going to keep yourself occupied with for the next 2 hours?
I'm going to start with all my veggies still.
Okay, so all the veggies still to go, but this obviously isn't veggie.
No, so this still needs to go at the end, the Wellington. The last half an hour I'm going to bake it.
Oh, okay, not risky? You don't want it to kind of have time to rest?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I am happy with the way my spinach came out. I think I made not enough, but I'll just add cheese to it to add more volume. I'm using the Clover feta cheese to give it that salty flavor.
I'm remaking my latkes because the other ones browned and went a bit weird on the way here, so I just have to pivot and make new ones. This is setting me back a bit, but I think I can get it done.
I've got these amazing beetroots from Food Lovers Market. So the beetroot, I'm going to be roasting it with the carrots to just add some more flavor and some color.
My chicken came out pretty well. I'm pretty proud of it, and to me it looks good. Even though I look calm and collected in the kitchen, I am all over the place and I just feel like...
Time is going well for me. I think I'm doing pretty well because my carrots are done, the potatoes are almost done, and then I just got to roast everything. I know there's a lot that I still have to do towards the end, but I've got a game plan and I'm sure I'm going to have enough time.
Contestants, listen up. You have 1 hour left to go. One more hour until the grand finale is over. Let's push.
Well done, everyone. Keep it going.
I'm quite happy about how my pork turned out, and I think it's going to be delicious. I'm just pulling it now, and then I'll be thickening the sauce and making a bit more to put on. Time's doing okay. I'm running a bit behind, but I think I can get it all done.
Tyler, how is everything going? I see Yorkies in the making.
Yeah, everything's going great with time and that, and yeah, I'm busy making the Yorkies right now.
Yorkshire puddings are one of my favorites. Are you going to be cooking them in beef tallow or are you using vegetable oil?
I wish I had beef tallow, but I'm going to be using vegetable oil.
Yeah.
I'm working with so many different powerful flavors in my dish, and that's why I'm choosing to make the Yorkshire puddings, because they are neutral and they're going to just pull the whole dish together.
The custard is not going into the cupcakes. It's coming out. It's a whole mess. It's literally, and my cupcakes are going like this. They're supposed to be like this. They're like that. Like, what is going on?
Talk me through your veggies. I see you blanched your bok choy there.
Yeah, my bok choy has been blanched, and now I'm just going to go and assemble that salad.
Okay, you said you're assembling that salad. Which salad is that salad?
So this is a spinach and bok choy salad with some pickled onions.
Oh, did you pickle some onions yourself?
And peanuts, yes, I did pickle the onions myself.
Nice. Good work, buddy.
Okay.
So my vinaigrette here has got some mustard, some red wine vinegar, some lemon zest from the freshest lemons from Food Lovers, some lemon juice and some olive oil.
Talk us through your carrots, what you're doing now. You're tossing them in a dressing, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are salt, garlic, pepper, glazed carrots.
And how are you cooking them?
I'm gonna grill them.
This is grill. Is this
Yeah,
the
you know.
universal symbol for grill?
Grill.
And then when you flip them as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my carrots are sticking to the tray. What am I going to do? I need to serve for a feast. Now I've only got a few. I'm just going to hope that that little amount of carrots is enough, and the potatoes, there's quite a few of them, so they will carry.
Contestants, this is officially the final 30 minutes of the Taste Master Junior Grand Finale. Let's push to finish strong, guys. Come on.
I'm making my vegetable potato salad and it's going pretty well. I'm using honey as the glaze and lemon, so it's just like it has that lemon honey taste. And I have some potatoes and red bell peppers.
With my plating, I don't quite know yet what I'm going to do. I've got a little bit of time left. I'm just going to have to be creative and see what I can do.
All right, Cody, give us a quick update.
I just need to cook my millies, finish cooking my rice, and then lastly, I just need to cook my latkes, and then I'll be done.
Okay. And those mealies, are you going to give them another char after that? Or not, like,
I was
'cause that's your
planning to
thing?
give them a char, but there isn't a braai or something to char them on, so I think I'm just going to serve them like that. But there's a special thing that I'm doing to them.
And you don't think you could maybe use a pan to get a pan nice and hot and get some color on there? Maybe on that way?
I could do that, but I think I'm rather just going to not and save the time to put into my plating and seasoning the millies.
Okay, that's a good strategy, that. And your pie, are you leaving that for the last minute?
So I've cooked the top of my pot pie. It's just resting there for a bit,
Okay.
and then I'm going to place it on top.
Okay.
I definitely believe in eating it with your eyes first. I think I wouldn't eat a meal that's all over the place and doesn't look appetizing, so I'm gonna try my best to make my meal look appetizing.
Contestants, listen up. You've entered your final 10 minutes. You should definitely be plating up your feast, okay?
I'm in the last 10 minutes and I still am busy bruleeing my pasta donatas, and I've got to take my veggies out the pan, put them on the plate, sprinkle the goat's cheese. I've got to check on my beef Wellington, see if it's medium rare. There's a lot.
The idea of making individual latkes is not going to plan because they're taking so long to cook. Maybe I should have just made one big one.
Time's rushing, plates are not done, half of my plating is incomplete, and there's not much time left, and I just feel like, oh my gosh.
I wouldn't say my presentation is the best, but it definitely isn't bad. And I know I'm going to kick through with my flavors.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop cooking, everybody!
I feel like I did pretty good and got all the elements that I wanted to completed, but there were a few hiccups along the way, but I got through them. That last 10 minutes was so hectic. I was so stressed and I thought I was not going to finish.
It went amazing today. I'm just happy I got everything on my plate. I'm really proud of my brownies, but also the star of the show, the Wellington, and I'm super positive that inside there it's going to be medium rare, perfect.
I think my leg of lamb is going to impress everyone, and it looks beautiful, tastes good, and hopefully the flavors complement each other.
Up next, it's crunch time as the top 3 present their festive feast to the judges. You could win 5,000 Rand with the Tastemaster essay and Capitec. We want to know whose festive feast impressed you most. To enter, reply with your answer on the competition post on the Tastemaster Essays Facebook, X or Instagram accounts. Make sure you include #BankOnBetter and #the Tastemaster Junior in your entry. T's and C's apply and can be found on the tastemaster.co.za. Rich aroma and taste with a distinct molasses flavor. A little Hewlett sweetness goes a long way.
What makes Capitec Pay better?
Capitec Pay is really easy to use. I don't need the whole number of the card. All I need is a cell phone number and the app. Bank on better.
The tables are set and the festive energy is building. Joining the judges for the tasting on this special occasion are representatives from each of the Tastemaster Junior partner brands, as well as the other half of Good Luck, Juliet Harding.
Officially, welcome to our festive feast, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Pleasure. So here's how it's going to work today. Each contestant will step up and explain their dish of the day. We will then, as a judging panel, taste those dishes, after which you, our VIP guests, representative of our partnering brands, will also taste their festive feasts. You will then score who you think is the winner of today's challenge, and we will take that into consideration when we make our final decision.
Right, let's bring on the first contestant.
I think I have a good chance of being the winner and taking home the 200,000 Rand for Capitec, but we just got to wait and see what the judges think.
How did you find your final cook?
My final cook was pretty fun. I was just trying to get everything done and to the best of my ability, and I hope you guys love it.
Fantastic. Tell us what you've prepared for us.
So today I've made you a honey glazed chili pulled pork pot pie, a pak choy salad, some almond surprise broccoli. I've also made the special corn that we have always made during our Christmas family time. It's some shaved biltong, parmesan and paprika with some butter, and it's so good. And then some potato latkes. And then for dessert, I've made my take on a trifle.
Thank you, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
Thank you.
I think that it's incredible to see such young talent in South Africa and such incredible, thought into their food and what they are actually, creating as a feast for this time of the year.
I think Cody put together a great selection. For me, 2 highlights. The latkes, really tasty, crispy, great texture. And then the trifle was such a triumph. But the thing for me is that it feels very disjointed as a feast altogether. I don't know what story he's telling. But yeah, some good flavors here.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the mealie feels like a little bit of an afterthought. You kind of got this Asian vibe going, and then all of a sudden,
South African
biltong infused mealie, which is nice.
I like he threw a little bit of South African in the feast. And also, he said he made it every single year at his family feast. So it's a little bit of his own family, which I think is really sweet and really nice.
Relevance there.
Yeah, I think the highlight for me is definitely the trifle. I'm not a big dessert person, but yeah, I think he knocked that one out of the park.
Just a quick focus back to the pie. I love it when, you crack through that flaky pastry and then this meat and sauce, which it didn't have as much, but the meat wasn't dry. And I think there was a consensus among us, like, is that going to be dry? And that was not the case.
Yeah, I must say it was quite a surprise to taste it from looking at it to actually bringing it in your mouth.
A difficult cut of meat to get right to do that.
Wonderful. Okay. Ready for more?
Ready for more.
Ready.
Look at my festive feast. I'm actually feeling a bit more confident than I did at the beginning. Everything just looks so colorful and blends in right together. And I can't wait to hear what the judges have to say about that.
Arona, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm pretty proud of what I've produced.
Tell us what feast you put together for us.
So I have a roasted leg of lamb and a lemon and herb chicken. And then I have a today puff pastry, spinach and mushroom pie. And then we have beetroot roses, yum peanut butter frosted cupcakes, and potato salad.
Thank you, Arona.
Wow, I think the standard of cooking was amazing. I had to remind myself that they were only 14, 15, 16 years old. This really felt like an adult feast. I think it was absolutely amazing.
Personally, I feel like Arona's calm demeanor kind of is represented through this meal because it's so well executed. I think this meal is very cohesive. Double meat, okay, there's a big win for me, you know.
Listen, that's tradition for some.
But that both those meats were so well cooked and executed.
I think everything was spot on. We just got good flavors going. Kudos to her.
Yeah?
I particularly loved the desserts. It was very light. I had a beautiful flavor, a nice balance. Just missed the peanut. She said it was a peanut frosting. I didn't quite get the peanut coming through. It tasted more like a cream cheesy type of vanilla frosting to me, but it was still delicious and I thought it was great, yeah.
I thought the potato salad was a little triumph, a little hidden gem in this dish, you know, seasoned perfectly, a great combination of different ideas. And the only issue I found with the dish were the carrots, which were undercooked and...
Yeah, slightly different taste to what you normally would have. But yeah, it just comes down to not blanching it for long enough, double checking it, you know, but I mean, that's normal.
She took a traditional 7-color meal and elevated it to a whole new level. And what's really distinctive about this particular cook of Arona's is her seasonings are on
Yeah, no,
point.
that was spot on.
Even that mash that I was doubtful about, even though it looked like noodles, it's silky smooth, it was seasoned perfectly. Yeah, I think that she can be very proud of this feast.
Can't wait to serve this grand feast to the judges. It's the grand finale, and I'm so proud with what I've got.
Tyler, tell us, how do you feel? Is there a massive sense of relief?
I feel great that everything is on the table and that I'm done now, but I'm definitely going to miss it.
So Tyler, run us through your festive feast that you're presenting today.
So today I've prepared a beef Wellington for you guys with a nice gravy, and then some peas that I've made my own marinade with, and then some lovely roasted potatoes and carrots there, and some Yorkshire puddings because everything else has such a strong flavour, so I want something neutral with the Yorkshires. And then my 2 lovely desserts, the chocolate brownies and my pastel de natas.
Thank you, Tyler. That sounds amazing.
Thank you.
I'm excited. I'm amazed. I mean, these guys are between 14 and 17 and cooking like a Michelin star chef. So, I mean, we were just waiting to eat. It looked so beautiful and they delivered. I mean, the skill set was unbelievable.
I think I speak for everybody when I say that those brownies, we're all gonna fight over whatever's left because they were absolute perfection. For me, in terms of the mains, the menu I think it is great and it all works together. The beef for me, perfectly cooked in the middle, but the pastry was very raw and it also lacked seasoning. It needed a touch more salt, but wow, what a great effort. Those desserts, wow.
My biggest thing that I was looking forward to was the Wellington, and whether he would have seared it off correctly and it's nice and pink. I would agree with you on the pastry. Not many flavors there, a little bit undercooked. But I think overall, yeah, I think he's nailed it, but his brownies are an absolute winner. I must ask him for his recipe.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've actually gone to very, very premium restaurants where they haven't managed to get brownies as delicious as that. And I think that the Yorkshire puddings were really well executed. Just perfectly puffed, crispy on the outside, soft in the middle, delicious.
I just want to mention that vinaigrette on those beans were delicious. You know,
Totally agree.
I kind of tasted and it's like, ooh.
For me, it was the cohesion of the dish. It feels like the whole programming of it has been thought out. You know, there's these beautifully roasted potatoes and carrots and little bits of beetroot that were caramelized really just to perfection.
And his presentation
of it.
was great.
Overall, he did a good job.
Definitely did.
Sweet. That was the final tasting. Are you guys ready to make a decision?
Oh, it's a tough call, this one, hey?
gonna be a very hard call.
tough call.
But I think, yeah, there could only be one winner. Eh?
Oh, okay, hold it right there, Yaku. I think we need to deliberate on that. But it is going to be a very difficult decision. I think that all three of them played their best hand today. So,
Ek dink die algehele standaard van die kookkuns vandag was amazing. Ek kan nie dink dat kinders van die ouderdom so 'n fees kan lewer nie.
Yo, the young chefs did an amazing job, all of them. Actually, it makes it so difficult to decide who is the winner here.
This is a very difficult choice. I think between some of those meals and that, there were things that I would score 10 out of 10. So it is a very, very difficult decision to make a clear winner in this scenario.
Up next, the big moment has arrived. Who will be crowned as the Taste Master Junior? Will it be Tyler, Cody or Arona? Made with love for the ones you love this festive season. Clover, made with love.
contestants, congratulations on an amazing grand finale. You cooked your hearts out and we could definitely taste it in every single one of your dishes. Well done.
Our judging panel have tasted all of your dishes, and so have our VIP guests. And so for starters, I want to thank deeply our brand partners for making such a success of this competition. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And because you've all done so well throughout the competition, and actually every single contestant that entered this year, Clover has decided to spread the love even further and give each of the 12 contestants from this season their very own Hisense air fryer.
Now it is time for the big moment. We are about to crown our Taste Master Junior, who'll be walking away with an array of prizes. A grand prize of 200,000 Rand, courtesy of Capitec, the ultimate ingredient to turn your passion into something even bigger. A Hisense double-door refrigerator to keep things cool in the kitchen. A year's supply of Clover products. A 30,000 Rand voucher to spend with Food Lovers Market throughout the year.
The winner also walks away with 10,000 Rand cash from Today, as well as a year's supply of Today pastries. The winner also receives a 20,000 Rand valued baking kit from Hewlett's, as well as a year's supply of Yum Yum products and 40,000 Rands worth of KitchenAid products.
The second place prize is a year's supply of Clover products, a year's supply of Yum Yum peanut butter, plus 10,000 Rand cash.
And for our third place winner, they will receive 5,000 Rand cash. Right, time to announce our winner. Our third place winner is... Cody!
My journey on the Taste Master Junior has been such a wild ride and we had such a good time. And placing third is just so cool. And Taste Master SA, see you soon.
The winner of Taste Master Junior Season 2 is... Arona.
Well done, congratulations. Your dishes are amazing and they were made with love.
I did it for the girls.
From Capitec, Zahira, please hand over that grand prize of 200,000 Rand cash.
This 200,000 Rands is the ultimate ingredient to turn your passion into something even bigger. Thank you, Capitec.
Bianca from Food Lovers Market, please hand over that incredible prize from Food Lovers of 30,000 Rand.
Tyler, congratulations. You are in second place today, and let me tell you, it was super close. All three of you performed extremely well, but to choose a winner today was close. Arona, you just had a flawless day in the kitchen. Congratulations, you two. Proud of you.
I'm so happy with second place. I'm really proud of what I achieved today. I learned so much here on the Taste Master, and I'm just gonna miss it.
Arona, any words?
Thank you so much to Zola and Fred. You guys are like the best judges. I've never had any other judges before, but you guys are definitely the best.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Taking it.
And thank you so much to our sponsors. The show could have never even be able to happen without you guys. Yeah, unbelievable. I don't even know what to say, but the show has taught me so much, and it was really a really great opportunity. And I have 200,000 rands from Capitec.
Let's hear it one last time for our winner of season 2 of the Taste Master Junior! Woo! Happy mommy!
Arona winning this competition, it means a lot for both of us. I'm very excited because I know I won't have to be cooking anymore. That's exciting. She made me so proud. Money, food.
Winning the Taste Master Junior is such an honor. Yo, ke leboga mama tata, ke leboga o tata, ke leboga mamkhulu Megi, mamkhulu Pelo, malome lebogang, mamkhulu Kiki, and my mother. Ke a leboga Pula. You girl won!
Another feel-good production.